in my fate today.
Falling off the edge today.
I am just a man, not superhuman.
I'm not superhuman.
Someone save me from the hate. It's just another war.
Stop 25 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Michigan Speedway in the running of the Pure Michigan 400 as we are set for racing here today on this 2-mile D-shaped oval. Not 20 mile, that'd be a long race. For 20 laps here today. As see what happens here for this race here. Qualifying was rained out, so we got to line them up by car number, not owner's points, but car number. So let's get started line for today's event. On the pole, the number 1, Bass Pro Shops Tracker Boat Chevrolet for Saga Motorsports. It's Trent Dunham on the pole for this race in the Jamie McMurray special. He'll be alongside the number 2 Miller Genuine Draft Ford, a winner at Bristol this season. Dylan Young, he's alongside. Row 2, the Dover winner, Zach Rogers, the number 3 GM Goodwrench Chevrolet. Beside him, the number 4 Kodak Film Chevrolet of Chris Dodd. He's still winless, but a strong contender. Row 3 has Austin LaPlante, the number 5 Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. And beside him, the number 6 Valvoline Ford of Matt Dalio. He's alongside. Row 4, William Brock, the number 7 Exide Batteries Ford. And beside him, the number 8 Budweiser Chevrolet. It's Dallas McIntosh. He's alongside. Jessica Shelton, the number 9 Dodge Dealers, Dodge to second place in the points chase and winner at Martinsville this season. She'll be flanked by the number 00 Aquafresh Pontiac of Winning Bedford, the winner at Atlanta this season. Levi Shones, the number 01 U.S. Army Pontiac, has the inside of the 5th row. Beside him, the number 6th row rather. And Joshua Osborne, winner at North Wilkesboro this season, number 10 Tide Ford. Then it's Cooper Siron, the number 11 FedEx Chevrolet, but he'll be flanked by the winner at Darlington this season. He'll be flanked by a 2-time winner this season, J.T. Bryant. Both were on a road course, the number 12 Alltel Dodge. Both were on a plate track rather. He won Talladega and the Pepsi 400 this season. Seth Cole, who nearly pulled it off in New Hampshire this season, number 13 Geico Chevrolet, the Casey Mears special for NNSCRA Motorsports. And the Hayes Modems Ford of Nicholas Romero, winner way back at Rockingham this season. Marty Johnson, number 16, Family Channel Prime Star Ford, the winner of the Daytona 500 this season. And then he'll be alongside Jesse Turner, number 17, Western Auto Chevrolet. Jeremy Jones, the winner at Las Vegas, the winner at the wheel of the Interstate Batteries Wix Filter Chevrolet, car number 18. And John Arndt, the Coca-Cola 600 winner in the Dodge Dealers Dodge, number 19. Then it's Dalton Day, the winner at Texas this season, the Home Depot Pontiac, number 20. And beside him, Quentin Moore, the number 21 Sitco Ford, the winner at Richmond. Here's the command that fired the engines at Michigan.
3, 2, 1, gentlemen, start your engines.
Commands begin with firing the engines. We're going to set for racing here today on this very fast 2-mile D-shaped oval. Dylan Poteet going for the Michigan sweep in the Caterpillar Dodge number 22 has the inside of the next row down. And Zach Austin, number 23, Smokin' Joe's Ford. And then it's the Hendrick teammates, Charles Sanford, the championship leader, the 24 DuPont Chevrolet. And beside him, the number 25 Michael Holligan Chevrolet of Luis Hernandez. Field rounding through turns 3 and 4 here, and by way of flash on this season, by way of the Castrol GTX Cup Series, for next season, we'll be doing a little bit more, a mix of retro and modern schemes is what we're doing here for next season. So the field comes out of corner number 4, the field being led in the hands of Trent Dunham, a Ford Chevy front row. Green flag waves, we're underway at Michigan. These cars usually very, very fast around this racetrack here, and here in lap speeds could be over 200 miles per hour on this racetrack. Zach Rogers running Trent Dunham all the way down to the apron on the racetrack as they come down the backstretch. Dunham still holds the lead, though. Rogers being pushed by the 5 of Austin LaPlante. These cars were slowed down just a little bit from the previous race where we had. And well, coming to the start-finish line, who leads this lap? It's Dylan Young. Yet he'll take the lead on this lap. The outside lane seems to be the lane of choice here on this first lap. That's kind of unusual because usually it's the low line that works very well. Matt Dalio gets off the wall just a little bit as he tries to go for the lead on Dylan Young. And he'll take the high lane of the racetrack now as Chris Dodge tries to shove Young. And boy, look at that though. What power from that 6 car as Dalio goes to the outside of the racetrack and he'll take the lead. Kind of unusual to see the car by its outside of, by itself though having a advantage over a car that will draft. And I thought I heard a wall scraper a little bit. Well, nobody's in trouble, so. And a car slow on the racetrack. It's Dylan. Looks like it's Dylan Poteet, the number 22 car. He's slow. Held up everybody, including Levi McIntyre, who was in the top 10 in the points chase coming in. Bit of an exciting moment for the rest of the bunch here, as now Matt Delio keeps the lead. The number 6 Valvoline Ford. Right behind him, William Brock, the winner of the first race at Pocono this season. The first Pocono race, I should say. As he goes inside of Dalio, and that will not be the he will not get the position at the moment here as Dalio keeps the lead. Here comes William Bedford, the 00 car. Cooper Cyron moving up into the 5th position. And meanwhile, Trent Dunham and Dylan Young, the front row for this race, they're side by side, and they're battling with Austin LaPlante in the 5 as LaPlante goes by Trent. And throw Joshua Osborne in the mix now, number 10. And number 10, Tide Ford. On board, Joshua Osborne's car. Carrying one of our in-car cameras here today. And Joshua tries to go up, and Joshua pulls up in the back bumper of Trent Dunham. Just about gives Trent a bit of a nudge as they come out of the second turn. Now he goes to the outside lane. And now Zach Rogers gets into the mix along with Shelton and Dallas McIntosh in the 8. What racing here at Michigan in this first few laps of this race here, as we're now 6 in the books and 14 laps to go here in the Pure Michigan 400. And it's kind of strange, the low line is not really working all that well here. Now, I'm not sure what setup they're using, but the high lane seems to be getting the upper hand right now. And that's where Levi Shones hopes to make makes the pass for the lead as he goes on the outside of Dalio and give it to Levi Shones. He'll lead this race. Shones, who currently comes into this race 19th in the standings right now, has had some solid runs. He almost took the Richmond race, the first visit there. We'll be heading to Richmond for the next visit there, a couple races for now, but William Brock now goes inside. He'll try to go for the lead on Shones. Shones proved the outside lane works a little bit better. And 3 wide behind there, Shelton, McIntosh, Dalio, Bedford, Dylan Young, all in this clutter of cars. And now Young pulls up in the back bumper of Shelton, trying to get her loose, and he will not. And oh, Hernandez off the wall, 25. And now McIntosh goes outside of Dalio for the lead, or not for the lead. Listen to me. Goes outside of Dalio for the 4th position. Lap speeds here at Michigan slowing to just under 200 miles an hour, about 195. And here comes Jones leading the race here, but here comes William Bedford, the winner in Atlanta this season. He's on the outside. He'll take the lead. Almost halfway home at Michigan. In fact, we will be halfway home this time by. So apparently this setup here at Michigan, not bad though, considering no cautions yet, and these cars have producing some great racing here. William Brock now runs in 4th position. Dalio drops to 5th. 6th is Shelton. 7th is Cooper Cyron. 8th, Dylan Young. 9th, Austin LaPlante. 10th is Joshua Osborne. As they go down the backstretch here, there's the 5 and the 4 battling it out. And look at Seth Cole to the outside. He's got his buddy Trent Dunham shoving him in the 1 car as they come to the outside of the racetrack. Now Dunham goes to the high side. He'll be back with us ride next season, by the way, in the 1 car. So will Seth Cole in the 13 car. He'll stay with us ride next season as well. Representing their favorite drivers, Jamie McMurray and Casey Mears. Bedford now with the lead here in the 00 car. As we continue to watch this fight, and we got a fight up front here almost here as Shelton dives inside of Dalio and Shones, and they've been going. And whoa! The 8 car, Dallas McIntosh, had to get off the throttle here, and they're still 3 wide for that. I think that's for the 5th position. And now Shelton backs out, and now here comes Shones and Brock. They are on the outside. They appear to have that high side working to their advantage. This looks like a Talladega draft here at Michigan. Down the backstretch now, a pair of orange cars. Trent Dunham in the 1, Joshua Osborne in the 10. They're catching up now to this pack of cars. Nicholas Romero in the 15, he's in this mix as well. Seth Cole, Dylan Young. And now throws JT Bryant and Zach Rogers into the mix now in the 3 and the 12. Marty Johnson's in there. James Richardson in the 35 car. Zach Austin. Dalton Day in the 20 car, winner at Texas. He's in 20th position at the moment. Right behind him, Luis Hernandez, Johnny Gardner, Charles Sanford in 24. And Kyle Matthews, who is going for his 4th win in a row in the Meliella Pontiac. There, he won the last 3 at Pocono, Indianapolis, and Watkins Glen. But the setup here at Michigan, not quite to his liking. Right now, as he's back in 24th position, as now Quentin Moore goes inside in the 21 car to winner at Richmond. And another 2-time winner, Joshua Collard in the 43 car, winner at California and Riverside. And now Matthews will try to fall back in behind Charles Sanford as they go through the 3rd and 4th turns. Zach Flickinger in the new look Harry Gant retro in the number 33 Skull Bandit Chevrolet. This will be the 33 that will be racing next season. And got somebody up in the wall. It looked like Jesse Turner in a 1 car. He got up in the wall in a 17 car. He's off the wall again up 2. Oh, and JT Bryant at 12. He's waiting on the inside of the track. Oh, and big crash. Marty Johnson's crashed. In the 16 car, Trent Dunham's crashed. Joseph Romero, JT Bryant, Poteet got into it. Corey Williams. Michael Turner's in it. 88 car. Nicholas Romero, 15's in the crash. And William Bedford's going to win the race back to the start-finish line, and I don't think we'll get this race restarted. So much for hoping for a caution-free race at Michigan. But I saw right there. I saw on the bottom of the screen that JT Bryant and Trent Dunham got together. Let's look at it again in replay. Caution number 1 coming out on lap number 16 of this race with 5 laps to go. So I don't think we'll get this race restarted. JT was way on track. I mean, look at that. Drifting at 195 miles an hour. Gets off the wall. Scrubs off a little bit of speed. Goes down the racetrack. Goes back up. He'll go back up the track. Just misses getting Trent. Just missed Osborne in the 10 car, but he nailed Nicholas Romero and Marty Johnson in the 16. And then Trent got turned around by almost got turned around by Johnny Gardner. Which I believe Trent and Johnny triggered the second wreck. Now let's look at Trent's point of view in the 1 car. And he got way down in the apron of the track as well when he and JT Bryant got together. They were about 185 miles an hour at that point when they got together. Now watch this. We saw JT was way down the track. Now watch Trent. He still gaining a little bit of speed. He was a little bit of speed right here. JT just missed Trent and Osborne. I mean, just split the hole between those two. Trent got loose, got into Johnny Gardner. And heads up driving by the 24 of Charles Sanford to miss that deal. And now let's look to where Joseph Romero is at in the 29 car. JT came down right in front of Joseph Romero and hits him. Then he gets into Jeremy Jones. Corey Williams gets turned around by Levi McIntyre. McIntyre keeps on, and Corey Williams just missed John Arndt, but oh, Michael Turner hard in the Corey Williams, and then Poteet gets a piece of it in the 22 car. So tough luck by some of our top contenders in this field, but we'll see this time by if we'll get the race restarted or not. Pace cars lights are on, and I don't think we will get the race restarted. So coming to the start-finish line, Bedford is in the lead, and if that's the case, he will be your winner here today. And so we will finish, and it looks like we will finish under caution. So William Bedford is going to be your winner of the Pure Michigan 400 here in the Aquafresh Chevrolet, or Aquafresh Pontiac, rather. Second will be Cooper Cyron. Third, Dallas McIntosh. A great run for him in the number 8 car. Matt Dalio comes home in 4th position. 5th was Levi Schoen. 6th, Austin LaPlante. 7th, Dylan Young. A solid run for him. Jessica Shelton, 8th. 9th will be William Brock. 10th position will be Chris Dodd. 11th, Seth Cole. 12th position will be Zach Rogers. 13th is James Richardson. 14th, Joshua Osborne. 15th, Zach Austin. Johnny Gardner, 16th. 17th, Dalton Day. 18th, Charles Sanford, the championship leader. Coming in this race, that's going to tighten the gap up between he and Shelton, points-wise. Kyle Matthews, who was going for his 4th win in a row, didn't quite get it. He comes home 19th in this race in the Meliella Pontiac. And Matthews, with that win, by the way, at Watkins Glen, I should tell you, he moved himself to the 4th place in the standings. Still might gain some, I'm not so sure, but well, points will be distributed at the end of this video as always. Jesse Turner comes home 20th, 21st. Joshua Collard, 22nd. Trent Dunham, after a great run he had. Then Luis Hernandez, 25th. 26th, Quentin Moore. 27th, Trent was 22nd. 23rd, Luis Hernandez. 24th, Quentin Moore. 25th, Kev Shearer. 26th, Zach Flickinger. 27th, Stephanie Gardner. 28th, Ryan Madden. Zachary Fitzwater, 29th. 30th, Noah Cars. 31st, Ryan George. 32nd, Jeremy Jones. Then 33rd, John Arndt. 34th, Levi McIntyre. 35th, Dylan Poteet. 36th, Corey Williams. 37th, Joseph Romero. And that's the finishing orders. The white flag has waved over William Bedford as he gets his second win of the season here at Michigan. Averaging just under 150 miles an hour, as you'll see right here. Fast forward all the way to where they'll take the checkered flag. 3 cars were out of the race. Marty Johnson, Michael Turner, J.T. Bryant, and Nicholas Romero were all out of the race because of a crash. But the day belongs to William Bedford, the 00 Aquafresh Pontiac. And there it is. William Bedford, the winner of the Pure Michigan 400 at Michigan Speedway. With Cooper Cyron, a great run in second position, and in this race, the Darlington winner. Some guys who really needed a pick-me-up in the points chase. They did a great job here today at Michigan. And Bedford was one of them. He came in 16th in the standings. Cooper Cyron had come in 26th. Dallas McIntosh was back in 40th in the standings. And Matt Dalio is 25th. In the points, Levi Jones was 19th. So none of the top 5 in the finish in the race there were in the top 10 in the standings. So, and throw a little spice in there, Austin LaPlante was dead last in the points chase, and he finishes 6th. So some back of the Packers in the points chase having a big day today at Michigan. So it's a big morale boost for them, obviously. And but we'll. That's going to see if that carries on into the next stop in the tour, which will be at the High Banks of Bristol for the night race. For the always exciting night race. The average speedway was 134,989. You know, but we had a caution-free race going on, then that whole deal happened. But again, our congratulations to William Bedford, the winner of the race at Michigan. If he gets his second win of the season. Bristol's the next stop in the tour. The points will be distributed at the end of this race. At the end of this video. It should be a tight one going into Bristol, as I said. So, and also down to the final 15 races of the season. So every point you gain goes a long way. So with that said, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA, celebrating 5 years of offline racing at its best.